Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another Gotham Knights video, and today what I got for you guys here is a pretty huge news roundup. We got a brand new bit of gameplay that's some of the best gameplay we've gotten for this game thus far. We got some information about how many alternate suits are going to be in this game, and as well some juicy details about how big this open world is going to be. Lots of really exciting things to get into here, and Gotham Knights is just a couple of months away, which is extremely exciting to me. And if it's exciting to you as well, we'll scroll down right now. What are you waiting for? Hit that thumbs up button and share your excitement with me. What do you say we try to get this video to 1,500 likes? How about that? And if you're new here and you want to keep up to date on all things Gotham Knights, I got you covered. News, updates, reactions to trailers, showcasing gameplay, and so much more from when we get to release and beyond. So subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. You'll be immediately notified when a video goes live. And with that being said, let's jump in. Let's get into the news. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Lots to get into, but let's jump into some of the older bits of news, some news that I have yet to cover. And I know that I'm a little late on this, but I want to do these news roundup videos for you guys when there's a lot to talk about, and so that's why I'm talking about it now. Jeff Eleanor and Fleur Marty, who work at WB Montreal, did an interview with Game Informer and talked a little bit about Gotham Knights. I'll leave the full interview link in the description box below. I'm really going to go over two small tidbits that I found to be very interesting, but the entire interview is worth checking out, so head to that link and check out the interview. But the first thing I wanted to go over was a question that was asked during this interview, in which they were asked, how many suits will Nightwing have in the game? Fleur Marty said, each of our knights has 11 different suit styles. As Jeff mentioned, those are full styles. Within a style, you can have customization with different pieces and different colorways. Jeffrey Eleanor continued by saying each suit style is basically a silhouette. Every time you craft a suit, think of it as an instance of that silhouette that comes with stats and a specific colorway that you can then override by unlocking more colorways as you go. So that's interesting, 11 different suit styles to choose from, and based on the way that they're explaining it here, essentially the suit styles change the base look of the character, and then you can customize their different pieces of gear from there. So Robin, you can change around the staffs, or maybe he has different masks, whatever it might be. Of course, Red Hood has the guns, Nightwing has the eskrima sticks, and so on. I'm also interested in learning what transmogs are for the most part. To my understanding, they are alternate suits as well, but they are suits in which you can't customize. They are just straight up alternate costumes that override the look of your character, but you can still add gear to the character to make sure that those stats still apply. And then I gotta wonder how many different transmogs are going to be available in the game. Are there going to be more suit styles and more transmogs that are added into Gotham Knights post-launch? Lots of interesting questions, and I would love to ask if any of the folks at WB Montreal would like to do an interview with the old boy Caboose here. Continuing on though, it was asked in this Game Informer interview, mentioning in some of the early gameplay clips, we see the heroes on bat cycles roaring along long highways. Those shots make it look like the world is larger than the Arkham cities. How much real estate are we looking at? Jeffrey Eleanor says it's pretty big. I haven't put one map over the other, but our Gotham is a big place. I tend to spend a lot of my Zoom calls on the Batcycle driving around Gotham. I'm extremely jealous. It is one of the fastest and most chill ways to move around the city. It feels like a big place. Fleur Marty responds saying, for sure, it's the biggest version of Gotham that has been represented in video games. The most important thing for us is its density and verticality. It has a lot of layers. The Batcycle is the long-range mode of transportation. This is that juicy bit of information that I was looking for. The biggest version of Gotham that we've ever seen represented in video games. And that's saying a lot because Arkham Knight's open world is pretty huge. But what also hypes me up here is the mention of density and verticality. This is not just going to be some massive open world that's completely dead inside and has nothing going on. They want to make sure that each of the boroughs, each of the districts have something going on for the players to be able to experience, so that you're not just riding around on your Batcycle or using the different modes of transportation or different modes of traversal for the Gotham Knights and just be roaming around an empty city. But on top of that, for a character like Batgirl, who can have the glide that's essentially coming from the Arkham series, that verticality is huge. We want to go to the top of some skyscrapers. We want to dive from the tallest point in the map and be able to have some fun with that. And so playing as Batgirl, I'm sure, is going to be a blast because of that. The other characters have some pretty interesting traversal as well. I'm really intrigued by Robin and what he can do with the Watchtower teleportation. I don't really like Red Hood's jump. I don't think anybody does. And then Nightwing's traversal, I don't really mind. But for me, when it comes to having fun free roaming without using the Batcycle, I'm picking your girl Batgirl, okay? Next up in the news, it's been confirmed now officially that Gotham Knights will have something to show at San Diego Comic-Con this year, and I could not be more excited about that. San Diego Comic-Con takes place between Thursday, July 21st and Sunday, July 24th of this year, and I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date on whatever is shown, and we do got a bit of an idea as to what that will be. It's mentioned on the DC Comics website that Warner Bros. Games will present an inside look at the making of the Gotham Knights game. Step into the night with the Gotham Knights video game team as they discuss the upcoming open world action RPG. With an original story set in DC's Batman universe, Gotham Knights showcases Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, a new guard of trained DC superheroes who must rise up as the protectors of Gotham City in the wake of Batman's death, which we are all still speculating if it really happened. Get a deep dive into the game with panelist Patrick Redding, the creative director at WB Games Montreal, and Lee May, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I apologize if I'm not, the narrative director at WB Games Montreal, and then Wilson Mui. Again, I am apologizing if I'm mispronouncing all of these, who is the cinematic director at WB Games Montreal. Then they're gonna have the actors America Young, Batgirl, and Christopher Sean, Nightwing, during this panel. So yeah, behind the scenes look with some of the actors who did some of the voice work for Gotham Knights, and of course the people who are working on it, the people developing the game. And I'm very excited to see what that's gonna be, if there's gonna be any new footage, whatever we're gonna get. I'll make sure to have you guys covered. And last up in the news, some brand new gameplay. As I hyped earlier on in the video, the best gameplay that we have gotten, bar none, for Gotham Knights. It's a short little clip, but it looks damn impressive, and the animations are smooth as hell. It's of Robin, so it's some brand new gameplay for your boy Robin. Let's roll it.
Fashion good! Try this! Grab him before he goes down! More freaks should be here by now!
Well, they seem eager.
Ooh, that was good. That was really nice looking, don't you think? You know what? Let's roll it again.
Fashion good! Try this! Grab him before he goes down! More freaks should be here by now!
Well, they seem eager.
First of all, love the suit that they're showing off here. A bit of a civilian look for Robin, kind of a vigilante style. I'm so excited to see what the rest of the Gotham Knights are going to look like with this suit style, as I'd imagine that every single one of the Gotham Knights have pretty much the same suit styles, but they look different between each character. But also, I am obsessed with that animation. I must have watched this gameplay clip like 100 times. The animation when he does the traversal takedown, the way he throws the staff behind him and over his neck, it's so clean. I love the environmental takedown as well. I really want to see, though, we've seen a lot of dodging. I wonder if there's straight up countering, because of course sometimes when an enemy's about to hit you, you'll see a red circle, which we've deduced means that it's an unblockable attack. But sometimes when they go to hit you, it's a white circle. So is there going to be a counter system that's similar to the Arkham games? And if so, what does that look like? I can't wait to get the controller in my hands so that I actually play this game and see for myself, but hopefully that's showcased sometime soon. And graphically, the game looks fantastic. Seriously, mobile game my ass, all right? Enough with this mobile game talk. Enough with this talk of the game looking bad in any way, shape, or form. You guys, I don't know what crazy pills you're taking, but you're gonna have to hold off on that for a little bit because this game looks damn good. And with that being said, well, now I want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What did you think about the brand new gameplay that we got for Robin? And what do you think about all the other news that I covered in today's video? Are you excited about the amount of suit styles we're gonna have? Are you excited that this is gonna be the biggest open world of Gotham that we've seen represented in video games? And what do you think we're gonna see, or what do you hope we see out of San Diego Comic-Con and the presence that Gotham Knights is going to have there. Sound off with all your thoughts in the comments section below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider hitting that thumbs up button, it would show your support and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are going to be in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.